Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 in our European Journeyman series at Brighton. Now, last time we left off, we were starting a new format in the series where we were going to start to play some games offline, and I have, for the first time in FM17, played a game that I did not record the highlights for YouTube. That was the match against West Brom. It was a good game for us. We fell behind early on to Gordon McCullum's early goal, but then Mbom did come back into the team and get his first goal of the season. Definitely fallen out of favour, Mbom. We also had Andres get our second goal, another player who has not been starting regularly for us. They were the players who turned it around, and then Samuel Frias made sure of the points in the 79th minute. A good win in the end against West Brom, and in the league it has solidified our fourth place position. It's definitely between us and Manchester United for this final Champions League spot. We are 3 points clear, but they have a game in hand, but we do have 9 goals better goal difference, so they aren't going to overturn us without a remarkable win of 9-0 basically, and even then I think we'd still be above them, so we are pretty much guaranteed that place on goal difference. We just need to make sure in the last 6 league games that we do the job, and certainly this game against Manchester United is going to be huge. We are also playing Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final, but that is longer term. Right now we need to focus on the Europa League. We've got a game against Juventus. It is going to be absolutely massive, and we need to be at our best if we're going to beat them, because they are the strongest team left in the competition. If we can get past Juventus, I think we'll win this tournament, and then we don't really need to worry about the league. It'd be ideal if we could get some more silverware after we did so well last year winning the FA Cup and the Championship in the same season. I mean, winning the FA Cup from the Championship was just incredible anyway, but it'd be brilliant if, as a newly promoted side, we could also win a major European competition in our first season. It would just be unbelievable if we managed to do that as well. So there's a lot riding on this game, but we have had a long rest before playing it, which is brilliant because the team is fully fit. We also welcome back Cesar Hartwig, who was a leading player for us for some time. I think he was out for a couple of months through injury. You can see we signed him on a free transfer from Inter Milan. He's gone on to score 13 goals in 25 league games, but 19 goals overall. Definitely a crucial player for us. And he is joining Frias and the goal scorer Mbom up front. Bueno dropping to the bench after Mbom scored. Bit of a risk, but I think that he can definitely do the business. And of course, we can always bring Bueno on if we need to. Pope and Morris are the two in midfield as well. Then it's Marin, Lambeze, Andres, Pachaska, Carlos Eduardo, and in goal, Darbo. And that team is probably as good as it's going to get. So we should be putting in a good performance at home. Well, the game has kicked off. It's Juventus starting the match. Bit of a colour clash between the kits there. I'm not sure why the game has allowed that to happen. It's blue on blue. There might be some white on our shirt, but it's not straight white, is it? But in the early part of the game, Juventus had the possession. They had the first shot as well. We've since had a shot as well. I'm not really sure what I want from this game. Mostly I want a clean sheet. If we can get a clean sheet today, that would set us up brilliantly for the return leg. I would like to see us win, but I think the clean sheet is probably more important. I think away from home we will be able to get a goal against Juventus. They've got an injury to Quadrini, and we have a throw in. It's Eduardo putting it in. Morris back to Eduardo, across to Pope. Good position for him, finds Mbom. Now Hartwig into Marin, and he nearly scored again. He scored some crucial goals for us recently, and that was not far away from a stunning lead. Hartwig puts the resulting corner in. Andres with a header, pushed away by Horta again, or Stamenkovic in goal, and finally they get control of the ball with Amrani trying to come down our left, but Morris with a good covering tackle. We're nearly at half time, and that is the first highlight we've had. We've got another one here though with Mbom putting a free kick in. It's cleared out by pretty much the first man. Not the best free kick. Here's Morris, slips it through, and Frias might be in here. He's found Hartwig, and he skies it over the bar. His lack of match fitness may be telling there. I think a couple of months ago Hartwig would have lashed that into the bottom corner, but this time he hit it hard and he hit it high. And at half time it is still 0-0. I'm going to tell the team I'm not happy. They've reacted well to that. Just a quick plug, by the way, don't forget to enter the competition for a free copy of FM FM17. If you haven't already, I think only about 56 people have entered the competition, so you're still in with a really, really good chance of winning it. Click the link in the description for details of that. Here's another highlight though. Mbom on the ball, finds Frias, back to Morris again. He's got players around him. He finds Marion, who slips it in. Hartwig's in again. He's taken a good touch. It's saved. Hartwig following up, and again it's cleared away. Mbom with it, puts it across, and the defender clears it away. We are really banging on Juventus' door here. It's going to be a shame if we don't get that goal, because we definitely deserve to be leading on this evidence. Hartwig with the corner, and it's in, and it's hit the post. Still, we can't get that ball over the line. 0-0, nearly an hour played. We are really turning the screws on Juventus. Here's Frias, another highlight. Hartwig, ball put in. There's Pope, bit of space, but he loses it to Kolak. He gives the ball straight to Morris, showing how much pressure they're under. Eduardo, 3 players around him, 4 players around him, still finds Mbom. Where's he going to go? He finds Eduardo, ball reversed to Frias, he's onside, he's in on goal, and he's put it wide. He needed to chip the keeper there. And instead he tried to almost finesse that into the top corner. You could tell I've been playing FIFA recently. And he just couldn't quite add the finishing touch. But we are definitely in control of this game. And Juventus are such a strong team. For us to be the dominant side in this game is really quite impressive. They've made all of their substitutions already. So probably about time that I did. I'm going to bring Bueno on, see what I can do in midfield. I think Hartwig is struggling as well. So we'll swap Beccaria and Bueno around so that Beccaria is in the front three, Bueno is in the front three and Beccaria in midfield. They are 2 of our strongest players, so that shows the depth in the squad at the moment, that we're able to leave them on the bench for such a big game, but they can be massive impact substitutes in this one. As I said at the start, main thing for me is a clean sheet, so I'm not going to go attacking, but Juventus do have a chance here. They've given the ball away to Morris though. Frias finds Bueno, fresh on the pitch, he slips it through and bombs on the ball. He's in on goal, and it's saved by Stamenkovic. Still, we cannot get it past them, but we are really, really showing our excellent abilities in this game. Here's Bueno with a corner, puts it into the near post, Pellegrini away, Frias following up, Bueno's still down that line if he needs him, instead he goes to the middle, Beccaria slips it across, Lambeze, very advanced position for a central defender, finds Beccaria, that ball in behind goes to nobody at all, and Stamenkovic puts it forward, but it's come to Mbom again, who finds Frias, good first touch, and he's hit the crossbar. How unlucky are we going to be today? This really does just absolutely stink of Juventus getting away with it. Terrible stuff if we don't win this game. Here's Bragantia, back to Duarte. It'd be a really kick in the teeth if they get a goal now. Pellegrini with it, and Mbom wins the ball. Now Morris to Frias, puts it over the top, trying to find Bueno. Confusion in the Juventus defence, but they do get it clear. Pachazka down, Frias with the ball, onto Bueno. He puts it over the top, and Mbom should get to that, and he has a strike, and it's gone in. Once more we hit the woodwork, but Mbom, as he did against West Brom, gets his 2nd goal of the season now. A stunning strike on the volley or half volley into the top corner of the net. Just going to bring on Hickman to waste a little bit of time, but we have thoroughly deserved that goal, and it looks like we're about to beat Juventus 1-0 in the quarter-final of a European competition, which when we took over with the team having just been relegated to the Championship looked like an absolute pipe dream, but that is stunning, and that Mbom got the goal as well is really nice to see. You can see Crystal Palace getting a win against PAOK, Spurs also getting a 3-0 win, and there was a 1-0 win in there for Inter Milan, so some big teams still doing the business, but we have done the best business there by beating Juventus. I won't be showing the highlights from the Aston Villa game. I'm just going to play through that now. I think at home against 11th place team we should be getting a win, but the next game will be away from home, the second leg of that quarter-final, so you can see that in just a moment. Well, we have now got through that Premier League game, and it was a nice 1-0 win, our 2nd in a row. A very early goal from right wing back Gedson Fernandes. I rested a few players for this game, which is why we maybe didn't win as comprehensively as we could have, but it is now 3 straight wins, and in the league it sets us up well. We're still level with Manchester United, but with 6 goals advantage over them. We just need to see that out for the next 5 games. Obviously the next Premier League game is going to be against Swansea, and then we have the huge one at home against Manchester United. So next episode that will be pretty much the centrepiece of the episode. We'll have the game against United and the FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea. So a huge episode to come next time. We're nearly at the end of this season, and if we don't qualify for the Champions League, it will be the end of this series. So we really want to qualify for the Champions League if we can. But we do need to be beating Juventus today to make sure we get into the semi-finals and give ourselves another route into the final. I'm just having a look. Bueno can play ahead of Hartwig for this one, because Hartwig not quite as fit as I would like. But otherwise, it's a very strong team going out there, similar to the one that played last time. We've got Bueno coming in for Hartwig, but Frias and Mbom both continue. Beccaria has also come in for Pope in midfield, Morris alongside him. Then it's Marin, Lambeze, Andres, Pachazka and Eduardo in defence, with Darbo in goal. Well, the game has kicked off, as in the last leg. It's Juventus with the ball to begin with. A 1-0 home advantage is very useful, but only if we get the first goal in this leg. If we score now, Juventus will need 3 goals to go through today. It's going to be very difficult. It'll be a very different match to the one we had in Brighton. I think Juventus are really going to have a good go at us, because obviously they need to get a couple of goals to go through. We can afford to concede 1 and force extra time. But here they come with Horta to Duarte. He pushes it out wide to Regani. Nearly half an hour gone. Vaz on the ball. Beats the defender, and Marin does just choose to chop him down there. Ref called him over. I think it'll just be a word, maybe a yellow card. It's not going to be anything more serious than that, I wouldn't imagine. It's just a bit of a cynical foul. He does just get a lecture. But Juventus have a free kick. They've taken it early. Lambeze heads it out, but Codrini has it. He finds Kartig, and he has just wrong-footed Amego in goal, or Darbo in goal, and managed to put it into that bottom corner. It was almost in the middle of the goal, actually, rather than the bottom corner, because our keeper, Darbo, is so out of position. And it does mean we're all level on aggregate, but 1 goal for us will change the game back in our favour quite dramatically. A goal for Juventus will still leave them worrying. We need to get a goal either way, basically. We're nearly at half-time, and we have not shown a lot to suggest that we are going to get that goal either, so some changes may well be in order. 2 players now on yellow cards as well. It's not really been good enough from the team, especially given how well we played in that first leg. And I think maybe we might need to bring Hartwig on as this second half kicks on into its early stages. We've got a free kick. Oh no, they've got a free kick. It's Hartwig. He's hit the crossbar, and very close there to giving Juventus an outright lead. At the moment, we would be heading towards extra time, so we want to keep them out if at all possible. But 1 goal for us will deny any chance of extra time. We do get that ball clear, nothing coming as a result. I'm going to make the change now because this has not been good enough. I'm going to take Mbom off despite his heroics in the first leg and bring Hartwig on. I might also bring Jordan Pope on soon for Beccaria, who is lacking fitness a little bit. Nobody in our team other than the goalkeeper with a 7.0 above rating, which is a little bit concerning. Here's Bragantia back to Omani. Ball away, it's come to Bragantia again, and Darbo does collect the ball this time. A little bit worried about Kartig. He's a very good player from this, what he's shown in this game so far. Darbo hanging on to that ball for ages before sending it forward, but it may work out for us. Quadrini sends it back to Stamenkovic. They can now build another attack. We are getting a little bit more into this game on the shot count at least. And Hartwig has the ball. He finds Frias. It's through to Bueno. He's onside. And he's not beaten the keeper. He had to hit that one a little bit harder and a little bit further into that bottom corner. You can see what he was trying to do, but he just couldn't quite execute it. But you can see we can create an opportunity, and it only takes 1. Even if they score, we are 1 goal away from progressing. That is all that matters now, is trying to get that goal. Extra time, I'm not sure how well that will go for us. It looks like we have the slightly fitter team. We've still got 2 substitutions. I'm not going to make them until I absolutely have to, because I think extra time is looking quite likely at the moment. We are very much more into this game in the second half, though. Juventus have stuttered a bit since coming out of the tunnel. They send the ball back to Stamenkovic again. Now it's Thiago. Finds Lind. Horta to Quadrini. This patient attack being built up here. Vaz is fouled by Marin. What has he done that for? Consistently been outdone by Vaz today, has Marin. And he is going to get a second yellow card. There is no doubt about that. We are going down to 10 men. That is just not what we needed at all. I think we're going to need to push. I think we need to go for the goal, really. We need to end this in the next 20 minutes or so, because extra time, tired legs, 10 men, I think they will tear us apart. I'm going to bring Hickman on and hope that he can do the job for us, but playing 4 at the back, I think it's probably the best way to do it, to be honest. We've still got 3 up front. Morris with the ball now, does find Andres. Now Hickman onto Bueno. A little bit light in midfield, that's my main concern, but I think if we can push the ball forward, we'll be in a good position. And Bueno has found Hickman. He's fresh on the pitch. He's in on goal. And he's scored! Hickman gives us the lead. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I think we're going to have to go defensive now. Because even if they score, they need 2 goals to go through. They've got a chance here with Horta, but Darboe does make the save. Always going to struggle to get a goal in from that distance. But we are leading now 2-1 on aggregate. We've got the away goal in our favour. It's the left-back substitute that has come on and got the goal. That's why I decided to lose the central defender instead of switch to a sort of central column of 3-3 or 3-4-3, whatever. Bueno's through again though, and Bueno scores as well. We're now 2-1 up on the day, his 20th of the season, and losing a man is the best thing that could have happened to us. We've since gone on to get 2 away goals. Juventus now have to score 3 in 20 minutes. We're already on the defensive mentality and we keep scoring goals. They have just totally capitulated since we had a man sent off. How on earth has that happened? Codrini gets in, but Darboe with another good stop. He's been quite good today. They've had 5 shots on targets. He's kept them all out. We clear this ball out from the corner. Armani with the ball out to Horta, but Bueno intercepts and we can get it away once more. What a performance this has been by 10 men. Incredible stuff. I thought we had to go for it in these last 20 minutes. Extra time is always going to tear us apart, but Bueno's got in again, but Stamenkovic does make the save this time. The team looking very, very good. Obviously Juventus chasing the goal now. And because we've dropped a defender, we've still got the same attacking balance that we had before. Kartik does find Horta in on goal, and he does get a goal back. They need 2 more of those in the last 15 minutes. It is all action at the end of this game. I'm going to make another substitution now just to drag out the time a bit. Coupedon is not fit enough to play really. It's going to have to be Pope who can come on for a tiring Beccaria. Obviously just the 2 midfield means they are going to have to work extra hard, so that is the best place to make the substitution. 12 minutes away from a place in the Europa League semi-finals where we could even play Crystal Palace, which would be a dream if we could do that. We just need to see this out. Bueno loses the ball. Stamenkovic sends it forward. Vaz, who's been terrorising our left-backs all game. Now it's Codrini in on goal, and he's chipped that one wide. Had that gone in, it really would have been squeaky bum time. That extra goal that Bueno scored really coming in and doing us a favour, and time is running out so quickly for Juventus. I don't think that they are going to be able to get back into this. There we go. This will be the last act of the game. An incredible result from the 10 men to get through here. Pachazka being called over by the referee. It would be hilarious if we went down to 9 men and still went through. He does just get a telling off, but that's surely going to be the full-time whistle. There's the ball out wide to Vaz. He's got men in the middle, and it has gone in. Marin with the goal. So we are going to lose today, but we're going to go through on aggregate, which is fine by me. Last second of the game, surely. We just need to lump the ball forward, really. Frias has it, sends it on to Hartwig. If they score another now, it would be great, but they haven't, and it is a 3-2 defeat, but a win on aggregate. Absolutely incredible stuff from the team. Not reacting the best to that because it was still a defeat, but we have managed to go through. Crystal Palace burning their 2-0 first leg advantage as well. I'm not sure if they even made it through in the end. If we have a look at the schedule and the Europa League quarterfinals, you can see PAOK did knock Crystal Palace out. Inter Milan and Spurs also going to the semi-finals. I think we can beat any of those teams. Having come through against Juventus, there's no reason why we can't, and we can put ourselves in a great position to win some European silverware, which is just incredible. Next episode, we've got 2 big domestic games. We've got the game against Manchester United, which may well decide who finishes in the final Champions League place. We've also got an FA Cup semi-final to go, and then the episode after that, we will be doing the Europa League semi-final. I'll skip the games against Swansea and Forest as and when they come. We'll focus on that United game in the league, and then Arsenal and Middlesbrough in the league after that. So big games to come, but a great episode for us where we've managed to make another semi-final. This Brighton team is just tearing up all of the rule books as a newly promoted side. From the Championship, we won the FA Cup, a newly promoted team in the Premier League, and we could end up winning a European competition. We've still got the FA Cup to go, and we could qualify for the Champions League through the league. Absolutely sensational. Do drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed this series up to now. Make sure to enter the competition if you haven't already. You can follow me on Twitter as well using the links in the description, and make sure to subscribe. But until next time, see ya.